You want candy?
Oh, I finally found my candy.
Gordon got this excited for candy since the day trip to the temples here in Java.
The Lumbung candy. The candy temple.
It's not candy, okay? This means temple.
Someone tore it all up and they found the candies. I'm way too late.
Now we're back at the city center to see what else can you find here. Hello again from Yogyakarta, Indonesia. We have one more day here in town, so today we're going to walk down the most famous street here. It's called Malioboro Street. But first, we came a little bit north to check out a very important historical monument here. This is Tugu Yogyakarta. Tugu means monument. This monument was first built in 1755 by the Sultan at the time. It was built in the spirit of unity of the people, and it's now a historical icon of the city. In the last renovation, they added that yellow paint you see over there. That's 22 karat gold. And it stays just like this in the middle of the street. There is a police cabin here though. Here there's a little map also of the city showing the most important points here in the city center. That's the monument where we are. And over there, the Kraton, the Sultan's palace. And I showed this palace in the very first video here in Yogyakarta. They all have swords in the back.
Be careful.
Yeah, we should be careful.
You be careful.
If you haven't seen it yet, I'm leaving the link here. And one thing very interesting I didn't expect to find here is the amount of students. Look at that. Everyone sitting over there, simply studying. Well, Yogyakarta is a university city. A lot of people come here to study before moving to Jakarta and then starting their professional careers. Why are you looking at the phone so much? You're lost? It's a straight line, baby. There's no way to get lost here.
Okay.
Just for you to understand where we are, if you come here by train, here's the train station. Right here. Yeah, it's nice.
Look at this.
Yeah. It's about a 10-minute walk. And here we are now, the famous Malioboro Street. And look at that, it's full of shops. I love these. Things seem to be organized here. Shops on the side, food over there. No way! Look at this! Brazil! Brazil, yeah! There's no other country here, only Brazil.
In Brazil, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boa
Boa
tarde. Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Yeah, boa tarde. Yeah.
Are you on holiday? Yeah?
Yes.
Honeymoon?
No, we found someone who knew a few words in Portuguese. Hello. The specialty here on the street is batik. You see, it's all this. It's very specific from Indonesia. It's beautiful, and they use it for clothes, for sarongs. It's everywhere. Oh, nice, yeah. This is nice too.
Okay, thank you
Terima
very
kasih,
much.
terima
Yeah,
kasih. I just got 6 shirts for 100,000 rupiah. In total, $7 in total. Gifts for the whole family. And it looks like there's Chinatown here too. At least the gate is right here.
Chinese town. Tomorrow you can see the beautiful Indonesian art creation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah, we leave,
Where
yeah.
you from?
Canada.
Calgary.
How do you know?
I have friends stay in Calgary.
Oh, yeah?
Where they play ski.
Oh, yeah.
Calgary. When the people play ski.
Yes, very cold. Very cold. Very cold.
What do you think everybody here in Yogyakarta knows your city of Calgary?
I don't know.
It's like the first thing one say. Where are you from? Canada. Calgary? Calgary's never the first city, right? That
Never.
anybody mentions.
crazy.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
What?
Big Brother's following me. They've all been told. Be careful, Canadian from Calgary.
A lot of people selling budak. It's a typical dish here.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Some sort of Swedish meal.
Swedish?
Sweet.
Ah, sweet. Yogyakarta is considered the intellectual and cultural heart of the island of Java. That Malioboro would be the main artery. Look at what a beautiful building right here. This is Gedung Agung. No idea if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Let me know if you speak Indonesian. But translated, it means the great building. This is one of the 6 presidential palaces in Indonesia. During the struggle for independence after World War II, the capital city, Jakarta, was occupied by Allied forces, and then the capital moved to Yogyakarta. This is what I explained in the previous video, remember? Guess where the president then lived? Right here. This was the residence of President Sukarno for almost 3 years. He was the first president of Indonesia. Right across the street, look at that, a former colonial fortress. Today, Malioboro is a big shopping and food street, but this is the Dutch central government politically and economically. It still amazes me that everyone just leaves their motorcycles like this, with their helmets and with their belongings, and nobody takes it. It's just like this, in the middle of the street, everywhere. This is Fort Vredenburg. Vredenburg is a word in Dutch that means peace fort. It's a reference to the peaceful relationship here between the Dutch and the Sultan, unlike in other parts of Indonesia. The Kraton, the Sultan's palace, it's right over there. Here are the prices. 10,000 for foreigners. Terima kasih. It's nice to see references to the other places I visited here in Yogyakarta. Here's Tugu, the monument. Again, it shows that it's really important. Look at how creative. This is a light, actually. They do it like this. Very creative. Really cute. Such a beautiful and peaceful place today, huh? With the Japanese occupation during the war, they made this place here their HQ, the Army HQ, and it was also a war prison. Today, the fort became a museum focused on Indonesia's struggle for independence. This is when Japanese arrived during World War II. This was the full territory of Indonesia based on the independence. And then there was a series of agreements. So in this first one in 47, they lost half of it. Then in 48, they lost even more. Wow, look at this, 49, only a tiny little piece. And then finally, in 1950, they got it all back. You're such a kid. Oh my God. You're getting inspired here. How interesting, they declared independence but had no official currency for about 2 months. And then they created one on the 30th of October, and until today they celebrate the 30th of October as the financial day. It's a very visual museum with almost everything in English. Tired?
Yes.
And after you're done, this is also a great place to just sit down and relax.
What do we do?
What do we do? You tell me.
Oh,
Pool time?
bintang.
Bintang?
Pool.
Bintang?
Bintang.
We just discovered another aspect of Malioboro Street. A lot of the fights to maintain the independence happened right here. Wow, look at this corner here. How many nice buildings. All these colonial buildings, so beautiful. It's just crazy to cross the street here because there are no lights or pedestrians. Come on. Whoop. Bye. Bye. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Hello. Hello. You're so friendly all the time. And walking all the way to the end of the street, look at where we arrived. Right here. This is the main gate to the Kraton, the main attraction here in Yogyakarta, the Sultan's Palace. As we saw in the very beginning of this video, remember on the sidewalk near the monument? And also I already showed in the very first vlog here in Yogyakarta. If you haven't watched yet, you should. It's really nice. Cheers.
Half my beer's gone.
Yeah. I guess a lot of people simply come here to walk up and down the street. Now it looks like everyone here is really shopping. Everything is so busy. The horse carriage here even has a license plate. Actually, they all have license plates here. Enjoying seeing the chaos from high up here.
Chaos.
Good chaos, yeah. We came across this coffee shop here that has a balcony. So we're in the second floor. It's like a VIP overview of the street. You won't believe what I found here. This is fried cassava, just like we have in Brazil. And I love this, and I never found this anywhere else in the world. The Portuguese try to colonize Indonesia just like they colonized Brazil, and I guess this is an example. You know, there are similarities in some words, especially in the way they're pronounced, not so much how they're written. And now I see a little bit of the food also. It can only be. It's fried cassava, but with Indonesian spices, right? Good. Not spicy for me. I go exactly like this. Just like in Brazil. If you're new here in this channel and you don't know, I was born in Brazil. Brazil! I've never seen so many references to Brazil like I see here. When you're abroad and you see other cultures represented, it's normally the UK, France, or United States, but never, ever Brazil. And here, this is all you see. I'm so surprised. You're so welcome. We basically just did the same walk as we did in the morning, right? So what is the difference? What do you notice now compared to the morning?
More people.
That's it?
Yeah. It's cooler.
A lot more people, a lot cooler. And it is very nice too. Great atmosphere here. And when you get here to the very end, all the colonial buildings are lit. It is really beautiful. They like you, baby. They like you. Very nice to see this other side of Jogja and Indonesia in general, right? So fun. A lot going on in the streets like this. I really enjoy it. Really happy to close our time here in Indonesia like this. Tomorrow we're getting a train to Jakarta and then we go directly to the airport. But I'm also going to show how this train trip will be. So stay with us. There's one more video to go. As our last night, really enjoying Indonesia like this. What do you have to say about this whole trip?
It's great.
That's it? That's fantastic!
Okay, it was fantastic.
Yeah, we loved Indonesia, didn't we?
Yeah.
We loved the people. Everything was amazing. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. You look here. You never look there. Here.
Yes.
As what is the difference? What do you notice now compared to the morning?
There's no sound.
Oh, come on. This is it?
I think we should go to the monument toilet.
Monument toilet?
Yeah, look at the sign.
Ah!
It has its own street.
Yes, it's all sign.
Its own street.